Interestingly, Barcelona don't bring everybody back. They've left 3 out of the penalty area here. And as Ramos climbs high, leading with the arms.
I think Barcelona, Rob, are having far too easy possession in the attacking third of the pitch, though, and something that Jose Mourinho should be concerned about. But when they break on the counter-attack, likes of Ronaldo, Di Maria, Benzema, Mesut Ozil, they do look a threat.
David Villa to Abidal. Never available Xavi. Iniesta. They could be the 2 rivals for the World and European Player of the Year. This man Lionel Messi thinks that one of the Spanish World Cup winners will get it this year.
Well, they're stretching the Real Madrid back 4, Rob, and they're trying to open up a gap between Carvalho and Pepe. They've had so many chances now, and they're really trying to do it, trying to put that little through ball through between the 2 centre-forwards for an angle run from an attacking player. I'm sure that Sonic Guardiola has looked at, studied in his preparations to play against Real Madrid.
Just a point separating the 2 teams. Real Madrid unbeaten under Jose Mourinho. Barcelona a point behind them. They've won their last 6 league games in a row. They've scored at least 3 goals in their last 5 matches. They are the entertainers. There's the biggest of the lot, Lionel Messi. Busquets. Iniesta. Must be said, Real Madrid seem content to allow Barcelona possession of the ball. They'll have come here with a plan. Despite that early goal, they'll be intent on sticking to it. They always knew there'd be an early bluster from Barca. Busquets. He's got the place in midfield tonight ahead of Mascherano. They've been sharing duties. Clearly, he's ahead in the pecking order of the Argentinian national captain.
I think he fully understands that role, Robert, playing in front of Puyol and Piqué. Drops in an awful lot as well and plays between the 2 central defenders when both of the Barcelona fullbacks push on an attack. He's got a good understanding of the game, of a player only 22 years of age.
Iniesta, every Barcelona pass being greeted by an Ole. Messi. Any player who likes to take more than 1 touch. Pedro. Xavi has it. There's a foul off the ball by Marcelo, acknowledged by the referee. Barca continue through David Villa, toe-to-toe with Ramos. Gets the cross in! 2-0 Barcelona! The flying Pedro! Jose's not smiling now.
Well, you have to just admire that football there. It was Ole after Ole. About 25 passes. And again, Real Madrid didn't make a tackle. They've got to get more physical. They've got to confront the blue and red shirts of Barcelona. They're getting back in position, getting back behind the ball. But it's far too easy for Barcelona in the attacking third of the pitch. They're stretching the Real Madrid back 4. They're getting runners from deep, runners from wide positions. Real Madrid just can't cope at the moment. You see the ball switched out wide to David Villa. He's taking on Ramos. He's only going to try and get to the byline, drive it across the 6-yard box. And Pedro, great play from the opposite winger, comes in field, cuts inside, and is there on hand to tap him from just a yard out.
Well, they need a quick response here, Real Madrid. They may get it from Ozil, who tries a backflip. That will not go down well with the Madristas. Their team losing 2-0, less than 20 minutes gone. Busquets to Iniesta. Oh, great ball through. Ooh, it's given offside. That was a reflex reaction from the referee's assistant, accepted by David Villa.
I have to say, Rob, the football watch at the moment is absolutely immense. We're watching a really special team here.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yep. And again, too much time for the Barcelona midfield players to try and find the pass. And they can find the pass, by the way.
Time for Real Madrid to dig deep. Come out of their defensive shells. They've got to change their style of play now. It's interesting watching the body language on the touchline. Guardiola's making every tackle, contesting every decision. Mourinho stands there, silent, hands in pocket. Look at the attempts, 5 attempts at goal so far for Barcelona, just the 1 for Real Madrid. The important start is top left-hand corner of the screen. 2-0 Barca. Cleverly disguised pass by Xabi Alonso to Benzema. Would love to establish himself tonight. Benzema with a cross, comes shot.
I think he's crossing this towards the far post, Rob. He did well to work himself some space, nice and bright from the set piece. Doesn't trouble the Barcelona defence there. But psychologically, with Barca having won the last 4 Clásicos, going ahead so early, 1-0, now 2-0. We know there's 4 debutants tonight for Real Madrid in the Clásico matches, but there's enough players here that have been on the receiving end of those last 4 defeats. Mentally, they're going to find it hard to find a way back. Barcelona absolutely dominant at the moment.
Messi. Pepe stretches again. Ball falls kindly to Iniesta. Scrambled away by Iker Casillas. Real Madrid are rattled. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it's quite fitting that it's Xavi and Pedro who scored the goals. Xavi, for so many years, the unsung hero here. Pedro, who scored 23 goals last year, always scores in the big events, scored in every competition that he played in for Barca last season, and he doesn't get the plaudits. Now we have an off-the-ball incident here. The referee's had to stop play in the centre circle. And there's a bit of a brawl going on.
We thought there would be an edge to the game, didn't we, Rob? But there's been 1 or 2 tackles, but nothing untoward as yet. I'm certainly sure that not only Jose Mourinho but the Real Madrid players will start to get frustrated.
Show of petulance from Cristiano Ronaldo and his fellow countryman Mourinho also moaning. Abidal. Oh, look at this football, it's sublime. And they're not just siding apart any team, they're siding apart Real Madrid.
We saw them score 8 last week, didn't we, against Almeria? 2 before the 20-minute spell in this match. As you quite rightly said, well, not against anybody, against the Real Madrid team that are undefeated this season.
Mourinho has never won as a coach at the Camp Nou. Pedro, scorer of the second goal, with time and thinking space, rounds Marcelo, puts in yet another cross, and he had to be knocked out of play by Ramos, who's getting little support. There's one almighty inquest going on down there amongst the Real Madrid defenders as well.
It's a really shaky back four at the moment, Rob. The full-backs can't contend with the wingers. The 2 central defenders are struggling to pick up forward runners coming from deep.
Taken short. Real caught napping once more. Alves flips it over the top. It's carnival football at the moment from Barca.
I did wonder, Rob, before the game whether Barcelona would still have their massive amount of possession that they have almost against every other team. And I think Real Madrid tonight would have enjoyed a fair share of the possession, but it's no different. Barcelona playing no different tonight. than they do against any other team in the division, in the league. Real Madrid just can't keep the ball, can't keep possession, can't mount any serious attacks to the Barcelona defence.
Villa, blocked by Pepe, the one player who can hold his head up high at the moment. He's been overworked. Xabi Alonso. Miscontrolling. Mourinho just wish the referee would blow for half-time now so he can lay into his players.
He has made the slight change, just Ronaldo and Angel Di Maria swapping wings. Nothing that's changed the shape of the team.
Messi. And he hasn't taken a grip of the game yet. Xavi. Pedro. Alves bombing ahead of him. Played the ball too early and Carvalho walks it out of defence. Khedira. Casillas is resigned to just lumping it over the halfway line. Puyol, he'll have enjoyed that header into the old enemy. Ronaldo. Very poor pass from Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Alves, Xavi. Benzema is suffering with a bit of a back injury on the halfway line. They don't want to be carrying anybody. Real Madrid, it's all hands to the pump at the moment.
It is, and they're really getting the run around rather than as Barcelona keep possession as they did for that second goal. But they're not only keeping possession, they're playing with purpose as well. They're getting the ball forward quickly, keeping it on the ground, the movement off the ball. It's absolutely fantastic. The technique we expect from Barcelona.
We've seen them do this to some lesser teams in the Champions League, Panathinaikos and Rubin Kazan and Copenhagen. But tonight, they're mesmerising Madrid. It's a mismatch at the moment. That's onside. Pedro is there before Casillas. Another scare.
Well, Casillas is remonstrating with the assistant referee, but I think he needs to remonstrate with one or two of his defenders. They're just not tracking runs. They're trying to play offside. Hasn't worked on a couple of occasions now. They got away with that one, but they can't keep playing in this manner at the back. They have to defend properly, track runners, and try and put a stop to the Barcelona attacking play.
Well, they've had most of the possession, Barcelona. We all know that. Let's give you the statistics on that at the moment. 72% of the possession to Barca. I think we'll be generous to Real Madrid with a 28%.
Yeah, they have at times been bright on the counter-attack. You expect, because of the reputation of the players, when you see Benzema, Ronaldo, Di Maria running with the ball, you expect something to happen. But Barcelona work so hard off the ball to win the ball back. They just enjoy having possession of the football.
Well, don't discount any Jose Mourinho side. Well, they've been torn apart by Barcelona at the moment. Being taught a footballing lesson. Messi. Busquets. A backflip from Busquets. Messi. Xavi. Alves. Some Real Madrid legs getting very tired down there in the rain in Catalonia. Alves with a cross. Carvalho intercepts. Even Iker Casillas looks speechless.
Again, it's another supply of a cross from out wide. Be it Pedro or Dani Alves on the right, David Villa or Abidal on the left.